Tide Talk Web is back. Yes, I know I've taken a long hiatus. I've been busy. Things have been going on. Life has been happening. But we're back. Bama, straight off the presses, 63 zip. One hell of a beatdown. It was a good game. Very interesting stuff. We finally saw Jahad Campbell play outside linebacker, which everybody's been screaming about forever. Josh Pate actually had a great segment on it. He said that when Womack got to Alabama, he had a talk with Saban, and Saban literally told him that he said, Campbell's been playing the wrong position for 2 years. What? You're the head coach, Saban. You should have made that call. But we, had quite a few years of Pete Golden, so I digress. Anyway, back to the present. It was actually great, man. We saw 19 true freshmen get in the game, and because of lack of depth and a lot of young guys coming in the draft, we're going to have those guys perform. They're going to have to do very well. They're going to have to get in there and get reps early and be proficient. Keon Sabb, lighten it up. 2 INTs, almost had a third. Amazing. Like I said, kudos to Milroe, 200 yards, I think 7 pass attempts, 3 TDs. Haynes was the leading rusher, 102 yards. Miller was right behind him. He had 54 yards rushing. Ryan Williams, whoa. I mean, you're talking about this cat had 2 recoveries, 139 yards, 2 TDs, done. Amazing. Don't count out Prentice. Prentice had 3 catches for 43 yards. So those are all great things. Some just minor wah moments is we saw that the blocking early on was not too great. We were making penalties. We were holding people, chop blocking, some things kind of going on there. I think it was first game jitters. Hopefully it gets better. We did have some issues at center. So there were some foul ups there. I know everybody was thinking back to the center we had last year who was so god awful bad. Oh my God. But hats off to them. We even handled it. Now granted, we're playing the Little Sisters of the Deaf and Blind School in Western Kentucky. It did go good though. We got it rolling. I gotta say, the defense was a little bit of a bend don't break, but they came up big every time. The defense looked very, very good. I was very impressed with the 4-2-5 that Kane Womack runs primarily most of the time. Some guys were switched around. They were doing amazing. Very young defensive backfield, but those guys were scrappy. They were fighting. Excuse me. Very, very good. And some of those guys, like I said, I think you're going to see some guys like Ryan Williams just come on. And some of the other guys, Prentice coming along, Kendrick Law coming along, doing some end arounds, The offense, I liked where I saw the offense going as far as guys were shifting, a lot of movement in the line, tight ends moving around, CJ Dupree getting involved. Just really, really good things, really good focus. I really enjoyed the pace of the game. It seems like Milroe, he's got it. I mean, he has got it. Yeah, there was a few foul ups and whatnot here and there, but he's really grasping that new system, really getting into it. So that looked good. So all in all, I'm pleased. We had some minor things, some minor hiccups and whatnot. Like I said earlier on, the blocking was not so great. It was kind of like, kind of felt like, in the pecking order of things that Hayes is really taking the number 1 running back spot. Obviously, Miller's behind him. Miller was kind of hurt, banged up. But we look to have a good running back room. We have some stable horses back there that can really run, doing very well. All in all, I'm really, really happy. Obviously, next week is more of kind of a give-me game again. We're not going to know what we got, really, because we're just not playing that great of opponents till we hit Georgia. That's when we're going to know. The yawns are hitting me. That's when we're going to know what we got at that point. Then that's when we got to focus, lock down. The Georgia ain't no pushover. They're, in my opinion, the top 3 teams in the country right now. So we still got that mountain to climb. We still got to go. Still got a lot of things to learn about other teams. As far as around college football, I think it's safe to say Florida State's a dumpster fire. I don't know what's going on there. They've got talent. Maybe it's all stems from quarterback. That quarterback's horrible. Mike Norvell needs to pull him and put in the second stringer from what I'm seeing. LSU, I don't know. It's like their opening game woes is just keeps continuing. I thought they really had a chance to go against USC. They had a new quarterback. I thought that was going to be kind of in their favor. Their defense was going to come up, new defensive coordinator. They got some talent. Good God Almighty. I just don't know. I don't know what. I mean, we all know Brian Kelly eats drywall. Like, we know he eats drywall. But good Lord, like, I don't know what is going on with that dumpster fire. I mean, that was bad. Hats off to Nebraska. Nebraska came out there and did pretty good. They were looking good. Obviously, that Dylan Raiola makes a huge difference for them. So that was looking good. Not a lot of surprises in week one. Michigan, next week's going to be a test for them. I don't see them coming out unscathed. I think they get bounced by 20, 25, maybe 30 points. They're going to struggle. But the usual suspects were out there: Alabama, Texas, Georgia. Excuse me, again. Miami looked pretty good. They came out there and bounced Florida. I thought it was going to be more of a close game. They're in trouble. They have one of the toughest, probably top 2 toughest schedules in the country. They're going to be lucky to come out of it with 8 wins. It's going to be really bad. Like I said, so it's going to be a tough one for those guys. But it's exciting so far. The first week of college football has not unimpressed us. It's been very good, very fun. And I'm excited to see what it holds, guys. Anyway, keep the tide rolling. I'll have another video, I think, tomorrow. And God bless. Roll Tide, baby!